Well, welcome to the best session. Y'all are really in for a treat. My name is Dr. Margaret McBride. I am the Director of Research Innovation here at Cities United, and I am so glad to have y'all here. Who's been here the most? Who's had the most conveners under their belt? Two. Okay, not Jay. Okay, four to five. Anybody can beat that? MVP over there. So please bring y'all friends next time. I got my friend here. Actually, she's a volunteer in the back, Janae. And she's not a violence prevention person, but I said, I need you to see these Black people who love Black people, who are passionate about Black people, and a lot of people don't get to see that, so trying to get that hope out there. We're going to be talking about the importance of impact and knowing what your impact is. We're going to be talking about how to measure said impact, and then we're also going to talk about how to take those two things and make it into a narrative, which also leads to more impact. So really, it's a circle of life. I think of data and storytelling as two sides of the same coin. And what the field needs is people dedicated to it, because we need capacity. It's hard to have violence interrupters also doing comms, also doing data. So I just want to emphasize that. That's why I really love this work. And I used to work on the storytelling side of things, so I really feel like I'm the perfect person to hold this duality as well. So this is Public Safety Redefined Ecosystem. How many of y'all have seen this image before? Perfect. Guess who made it? Margaret McBride made it. So shout out to me.
Mrs. Bush especially, that's my guy. And yeah, I'm just really thankful and grateful to have the opportunity to work with my dad.
Thank you for that. Our community, we don't know what's going on. So our narrative is what's going on. And it's basically about having intergenerational conversations about who is in our community. But if we're able to hold space where all these conversations, where all these people that we talk about are in the room instead of outside the room, now we can have a better common ground and we can start navigating what that relationship looks like moving forward.
So we focused on reading literacy and comprehension, right? Because we've been finding that more and more of the youth that we are working with, and even some adults as well, are struggling to read and are not reading at grade level. And that creates barriers as they're continuing to be pushed through educational systems, and they're getting in spots where they don't know how to do the work. Who should tell it? Us. Hello. So there's YPAR. So PAR stands for Participatory Action Research, where you're taking folks off of the street corners. You are training them in research skills, that quantitative and qualitative data. So then that way they know how to conduct the surveys. They understand what it is that they're doing. And then they're able to go back and do the analysis and be able to tell the story from their perspective, versus having big name universities and big name companies coming in trying to tell our story, and then they're misinterpreting it when they're going to give it back and publishing these articles and publishing these books.
Because of the epidemic of gun violence that plagues Black men and boys, their families, and their communities, we aim to convene leaders, collaborate with missional partners to create efforts that help to change the trajectory of individuals, systems, and communities around America.
Impact statement, we strive to achieve transformation in the mental health as well as behavior with positive self-image. And so we have various backgrounds at our table, from music, from behavioral health, mental health, housing, library, literacy.
Hey, City United 2025, I am charged. I'm talking about supercharged. I thought I was charged on day one when I got here Monday, just letting my hair down and just being able to breathe away from the day-to-day work and getting ready to welcome all my family from across the country that's doing this work, that's putting their heart and soul into it based on community. And when I got here, I'm talking about to this session today, I'm talking about tracking and showcasing our impact and letting us know that it needs to be all things community. I'm talking about the notes I took. I'm talking about, it's crazy, right? Best session ever. Love it, hands down. Keep doing what you guys doing. Peace, love you guys.